This is Vaquero News. Welcome to Vaquero News. I'm Jay Galindo, and today is March the 16th of the year 2020.
And I'm Natalie Zarate. The time is currently 9 a.m.
Samantha Garza introduces a new quality enhancement plan offered to the students named Aquí Para Ti.
Last month, UTRGV announced its new quality enhancement plan, Aquí Para Ti. The plan, also called Here For You, is a differentiating advising program aimed to increase retention and progress towards degree, according to Executive Director for Student Academic Success, Leslie Jones.
It is to understand students' experience prior to them coming into college and then designing the advising experience to provide them with the information, the guidance, the support that they need in alignment with their goals.
Jones says the Quality Enhancement Program focuses for first-time college students, but the UTRGV's Advising Center is open for all students.
And we definitely welcome them to come in with any questions or any concerns that they might have, or even if they just want to make sure that they're still on track with their program of study.
Ms. Chapa says she likes the idea of advisors reaching out to students, since she doesn't think she would go ask for help.
It sounds better. I don't know, because I'm just kind of scared of going to someone. I guess because I don't know, I just don't like talking to people, so I'm kind of scared of someone or going to someone asking for help. I'd rather have them be like, yo, you need help.
According to Jones, all academic advisors will go through the training to comply to the Quality Enhancement Plan. To learn more about the Here For You program, visit utrgv.edu and search Quality Enhancement Plan. This is Samantha Garza for Vaquero News.
Oscar Award-winning Ruth Carter visited UTRGV earlier this month. Our reporter, Hector Tamez, tells us more.
In 2018, Carter won an Academy Award for Best Costume Design in Marvel's Black Panther, making her the first African-American to win an Academy Award in that category. Carter says that the reason she got into costume design is because she likes the challenge of bringing characters to life.
Really wanted to participate and figuring out how to bring them to life.
Carter explains the difference between being a costume designer for a big blockbuster movie and a small budget movie.
The thing that is always the same is that there is one director. But on bigger movies, you're going out to other companies. There's a lot more people involved in creating the costumes.
During her speech, Carter says that she had an interest in theater but was not sure what role was best for her. Carter gives advice to students who have multiple interests but are struggling to focus on one.
Do them all, but choose one. That's the path you're going to be on. You'll be surprised that all of those other interests that you have are also a part of that.
UTRGV's Associate Professor in Costume Design, Jennifer Saxton, shares her thoughts about Carter's speech.
It was a wonderful opportunity for our students to learn from a master of her craft. It was incredibly empowering for the students. It was exciting. I think it's going to contribute a lot to student success.
Carter is the second speaker of this year's Distinguished Speakers Series. The Distinguished Speaker Series is a program ran by Student Activities that invites professionals from around the world to speak to the RGV community. To submit who you want to see on the Distinguished Speaker Series, email studentactivities@utrgv.edu. This is Hector Tamez for Vaquero News.
The UT System Board of Regents established the first School of Podiatry at UTRGV. Victor Rivero explains.
In February, the University of Texas Board of Regents approved UTRGV's proposal to open a School of Podiatric Medicine. The School of Podiatry was chosen by the UTRGV leadership after analyzing and assessing the major health issues in the Rio Grande Valley. Interim Dean of the School of Podiatric Medicine at UTRGV and Doctor of Podiatric Medicine, Lawrence Harkless, says that students should not have a reason to leave Texas to study podiatry.
So about between 40 and 45 students leave Texas every year to obtain a DPM degree to become a podiatrist. And that's expensive, and we have 17 medical schools here. There's no reason that we shouldn't have one in Texas.
Dr. Harkless says this will be the first school of podiatric in the state of Texas, as well as the 10th school of podiatry in the country. The UTRGV School of Podiatry will be added to the already existing School of Medicine at the Edinburgh campus. Biomedical Science Junior Jocelyn Guerrero says that implementing these programs is going to be amazing for everybody.
I think there's this stigma that, we have to leave the valley, we have to go to another university to find opportunities. So I think that implementing this new programs is going to be amazing for everybody because they have more opportunity and they have more availability here in the valley.
Dr. Harkless says the podiatric school plans on admitting 40 students per year to the program. Although the Board of Regents approved the UTRGV School of Podiatry, the next step is for the Texas Higher Education Coordinating Board to review the program within the next year. If approved, it will be followed by a 3-step process of professional accreditation by the Council on Pediatric Medical Education before they can receive a candidate status approval and start admitting students. Postgraduate biology student Christian Sanchez says those are good additions.
I think those are very good additions because instead of having to travel away from the city, we can participate in our endeavors here at home.
For more information, contact the School of Medicine Dean's Office at 956-296-1900. This is Victor Rivero for Vaquero News.
The Writing Center is expanding possibilities for students. Hector Tamez discovers what exactly that is.
The Writing Center at UTRGV offers students from all classifications and disciplines the opportunity to become more efficient communicators, critical thinkers, and independent listeners. Director of the Writing Center, Rebecca Hamilton, explains that the Writing Center offers assistance in other assignments.
We also work with things that are not just an essay. Anything that involves writing, even if it includes other media, we can help with that.
Hamilton says that the Writing Center helps with group projects, presentations, brainstorming sessions, and audio. Every tutor is trained to help students with their writing assignments. Mass Communication Senior Alex Alvarado explains what it's like to be tutored at the Writing Center.
They help you process your ideas. People have so much stuff to say that they themselves get lost in their idea. They help you put your ideas into paper.
The Writing Center has a limit to how many appointments each student can make each day. The limit per day is 2 appointments. Hamilton explains why there is such a limit in place.
Our tutoring staff is very qualified, but it's fairly small. So we want to make sure that any student who wants one session gets that one before we start letting people just come and stay.
The Writing Center can also offer any students at UTRGV assistance in their class assignments through self-submission assignment portal on their website utrgv.edu/writing center. To schedule an appointment, call 956-665-2538 or email wc@utrgv.edu. This is Hector Tamez for Vaquero News.
And now, Vaquero Sports.
As for now, Vaquero Radio Sports is monitoring the Western Athletic Conference's cancellation. Until then, all UTRGV athletic sessions are postponed until further notice.
For today's weather report.
Good morning, Vaqueros. We are having cloudy conditions in the valley this morning, but weather should begin to clear up later today. Brownsville is experiencing a partly cloudy sky with high of 83 and a low of 70 later on tonight. Expect a high humidity of around 89%. Edinburgh will experience cloudy skies throughout the day with a high of 86, and they are expected to drop after to around 70 degrees. The rest of the week is expected to have sunny and cloudy conditions. And that is all for your daily weather report. We will see you soon here on Vaquero Radio Weather.
And now for the latest events on campus.
Attention UTRGV students, due to the coronavirus under the advisement of UT Health RGV, we encourage you to practice social distancing. Do not take public transportation. Postpone large social gatherings. Avoid crowded places. Use online shopping or delivery services when possible. Limit food sharing and keep your distance from others while avoiding to touch your face, eyes, or nose. And remember, Vaqueros, wash your hands frequently for around 20 seconds and use 60% rubbing alcohol containing hand sanitizers after touching surfaces.
To facilitate access to medical care, student health sites in both Edinburgh and Brownsville are now open on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to noon. Employees may visit our UT Health RGV site on Jackson Road in Edinburgh from 8 a.m. to noon on weekends. Controlling the rapid spread of coronavirus is everyone's responsibility.
Well, Vaqueros, that's all for today's newscast. If you have any story ideas, send us an email at radio@utrgv.edu.
You can find all of our stories posted on our Facebook today. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at UTRGV.
We will see you soon after our extended spring break here on Vaquero Radio. Have a safe week and stay safe.